We're here in the front lawn of the historic Burden family home at beautiful Windrush Gardens. And we're standing in front of one of our featured live oaks here, one of the largest on the property. Now, just because this tree looks old and sturdy doesn't mean that it can't get stressed and even damaged by droughts. When the drought occurs in the fall, it's still important to provide your mature trees with supplemental irrigation so that you have a nice full flush in the spring with new leaves. Now I'm here with my good friend and colleague, Dr. Hallie Dozier, an associate professor in the School of Renewable Natural Resources. So Hallie, can you please explain why it's so important to continue to water our mature trees in the landscape?
Well, a lot of people don't water their trees at all. They don't realize they need to. They're so big and strong. But they're plants like any other plant, and when they get dry, they can't do the things that trees need. And in drought situations, it's very important to give supplemental irrigation so that the plant can continue to function the way it needs to, especially in the fall, because you do want that good flush of leaves in the spring. You can use a sharp implement like a screwdriver or a knife and try to drive it into the soil about 6 inches deep. If you have a hard time pressing a sharp instrument into the soil, then your soil's dry and you need to supplement water. Keep in mind that a mature tree requires the equivalent of about an inch of water a week, and this should be delivered using a slow, deep watering technique. Apply the water away from the trunk, at least halfway between the trunk and the drip line. This is the imaginary line from the farthest edge of the tree canopy down to the ground. Even better, water at the drip line or even beyond, where most of the tree's absorbing roots grow.
If you have a traditional garden hose, turn on the faucet so that there's a slow, steady drip or trickle and let that run between 6 and 10 hours. Move the hose around at least to 3 other zones under the tree's canopy for the same amount of time, ensuring even coverage of the root zone. Slow application allows the water to soak in better. And remember, not only are mature trees important for the health of your landscape, they're also excellent ways to increase your property values. For Get It Growing, I'm Jason Stagg with Dr. Hallie Dozier with the LSU AgCenter.